In this video, I share my 3-step proven formula that I've personally used and have ended up having genuine relationships. So you've probably been in that situation where you connect with someone, you're on LinkedIn, and then nothing happens. There's no follow-ups. The connection that you put in so much effort into, it just fades away. And then when it's time, when you want a job and you want to go to that university, what do? You don't have that connection, even though you tried to network before. This formula will help you nurture those relationships without coming out as very spammy or being too needy. So when the time comes, you can use those relationships that you've nurtured over the long time and have those referrals or those helps that you have needed your mentoring with. Number 1 is celebrating big wins. What I mean by that is, for example, if you have someone on your LinkedIn and you want to stay closely in touch with them, if you see that there is like a job update, a career update, feel free to send them a message. Feel free to message them and say and congratulate them on their big achievement. So for example, there's Pedro Safi, who used to be with me at University of Cambridge, and he recently moved to Spain. So I just thought of him, and anyway, I've been shooting on University of Cambridge, so I messaged him, oh, congratulations, I saw the move, hopefully you enjoy the new career move. Number 1, it brings you top of their mind, right? And what this does is it makes sure that you're staying in constant communication. Later, whenever I need any help with anything related to Cambridge, I can always easily go back to him because I've had that communication with him. Then there was this other person, the second person. His name is Mehroz Abbasi. He was, when I was working at Procter & Gamble, he was my CFO. Now imagine, a CFO. I was so scared to initially reach out to him. However, when I just messaged him, he had started his YouTube channel, and I had been thinking about how to start my YouTube channel on my social media journey and being all there, right? I literally messaged him and he was very happy to help me, right? This comes to my second point. Follow those people and then tell them what you like or not like about them. Have an opinion. So for example, when I saw Mehroz Abbasi's new YouTube channel, I went and saw that channel. I had a look at one of his videos and he was sharing how to ace PNG interviews. So what I did was, of course, one, I watched that video and later I messaged him on LinkedIn saying, congratulations, you have started a YouTube channel. It looks amazing. That's another milestone. And I also shared him, I recently watched your I recently watched your PNG interview tips, and this is the point that really resonated with me. So now what this does is, to the person, is one, you're following them. So obviously people like when you follow them. People will appreciate any feedback, which is what I really like, and which is what another person, which is what recently a friend did to me as well. He was a LinkedIn connection, and then he recently reached out to me that your YouTube channel is massively growing. It has grown lots of traction, and even in the search video, even in, for example, the search bar, your channel is showing up. So what this showed me was that the person is following me and is giving me feedback, which of course I truly appreciate and resonate with. And that ended up having a great conversation where I ended up asking about his YouTube channel, how's life going. He told me he's traveling, etc. And what this ended up was nurturing those relationships. Something that I have been doing very regularly is update them when there are changes in your life. So for example, my mentor and my teacher, Miss Nadia, when I started my YouTube channel and when I started helping everyone, what did I do? The next point is keep them up to date about your changes. So for example, when I started this YouTube channel, I was just so excited because it's, of course, it's something new that I'm doing. I'm so excited. I'm curious to learn everything. So one of my mentors, Miss Nadia, who I've mentioned in a lot of my videos, I just messaged her, this is a big update. This is what I've done. Go check it out. You're going to really enjoy it. Give me any feedback. Not just her, I have a lot of other mentors, and I was just so excited that I wanted to share what I have been doing. So this is another learning for you that you can do is, whenever you have an update, feel free to share it with your mentors, your friends, your relationships. Imagine there was someone that you met at a random networking event where you were speaking about how you're looking for a job. Once you connected with that person on LinkedIn and you want to stay more in touch with him, you can always tell him, hey, I just wanted to share, I ended up getting a job at Goldman Sachs. Thank you so much for helping throughout. And last but not the least is offer value first. And by that I mean whenever you go and ask someone, think and take a step before. So what you have to do is before asking them for anything, you have to offer the value first, right? So I'll give you an example. I've recently moved to London, and then there was something that I had an issue with the building. So because I had known that person from before and I had met him at reception, I offered him Pakistani food. I had already built a relationship with him, right? So when I went him to take help regarding that building issue, he was very helpful. And why is that? Is because I offered him value before. So that goes as any personal relationship, any professional relationship that you are seeking, and these are important steps that you need to follow to be able to nurture those relationships over a long time. Remember, making those connections is definitely going to open those doors for you, but what's going to keep them more long term is constantly nurturing them, congratulating them, sharing them feedback, asking for help. If you found this helpful, go check out my first video on networking where I share how to actually make those connections to begin with. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more tips and tricks to ace that career life and achieve the dream that you've been dreaming of. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because there's more coming. All of this was when I got into Cambridge and I realized these tips are something that's going to stay with us for the rest of the life, and I will be sharing those all with you. Just remember, one step at a time.